It looks like you decided to join me on my financial journey, so welcome aboard. In today's video, I'll be showing off some coinstore pickups and also my stacking strategy moving forward. The silver you see before you, before we get into it, I bought this when silver was still going up. I think it was around $51. Spot was around like $51.50 when I got most of this. I wanted to explain a little bit of my thinking at the time. I wanted to make a video buy, sell, or hold. Life happens. Been sick this month. Not feeling well. I'm doing well overall, but the old man is trying to self-destruct, so I had to push him down. So it's been a rough month, and finally getting to this video, and I wanted to make sure I archived my pickups and what I was thinking at this time. I was buying this when silver was going up. I found that, I was able to get some good deals on premium silver, and this is my philosophy. Going back, I think we're all pondering buy, sell, or hold. And, this time has exposed a lot of things to me. Like, I'm addicted to silver. I have to get my fix, so I'll always be stacking silver. Also, I didn't know what to do. This is new territory. I was very lucky and fortunate to get in when silver was around $22. I remember buying like 4 ounces for like $108. That was kind of like a normal thing there for a little while. And so what I decided to do was start a new stack. And this is what you see before you. This is my over $40 stack. I believe that silver, the bottom is $40. I don't really see us going below, or if we do, not that long. I think the demand is high and the story hasn't changed. The US has adopted it as a strategic metal. Russia is putting it in its federal bank. So I don't think the story's changed. I think silver is still going to go up. We're already at $50. That's a big psychological number. And we're already paying $50. So I think that's broken. And we'll just quietly inch past 50. Work towards 60. Maybe, have a range. 40 to 60. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, so that's why I decided to divide my stacks. So I had silver I got at $40 and below. It totaled 100 ounces of 3/9, 4/9 silver. And I also had 15 ounces of constitutional, about $21 face value. And I decided to deep stack that, put it away. I don't even have it in the house. I don't have nothing to look at, and that's why I needed some more silver. Doing some laundry, excuse me there. But I'm down here in the basement studios, coming to you live. But I wanted to get some silver to have at the house and to enjoy and to look at, and that was one of the motivating factors that pushed me forward. So I was pondering on selling. If it got to like $56, $57, I might have sold 10% of my stack, but I didn't really want to replace it or go through the hassle, and I'm happy to hold that long term. So I put that away. That 115 ounces is away, out of sight, out of mind. Hoping to hold on to that till retirement, long-term hold. And what you see before you is the silver I get to play with moving forward. So if I want to sell some, it won't be this silver, but the ounces. If I have 10 ounces here, I could sell 10 ounces and still have my 115. So moving forward, this is like slash emergency fund, savings, hobby, you know, all that good stuff silver is. So without further ado, let me jump into this real quick. Got some fiat here. I learned this from Thousandaire Radio. If you just have the regular dollar here, it burns a hole in your pocket. Just average, nothing special. But if you put it in this nice little plastic sleeve, it becomes a collectible. You don't want to spend it. You see it as a higher value. Maybe some of the psychology that goes into these. This is my first slab, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But I decided that I would slow down purchasing silver until the market kind of settled and we see where we go. Like I said, I was fortunate to buy silver when I was like 22, so if we fell, it wasn't very far to fall. But up here at 50, the fall gets a little steeper, so I decided to start a cash position to start to get a proper emergency fund. And this is my first 50, and put that over there. And yes, I want to get a proper emergency fund. Still invest in silver, but just not as much. Also with my other investments, I kind of want to consolidate and hold my gains. Get a little insurance, get a little, you know, so that I can hold on to them for long term. And so without further ado, let me show you what I was up to this past month. So silver was at 44 when I got these. I got these for spot. I don't usually get half ounces, but at spot I do. I enjoy them. I showed these on my last video. I got this for 46. Nice beautiful maple. And I showed these on my last video, one of my last videos, so I picked these up for like 51. And then, you know, silver is past 50, and I was checking out my local coin store. He has the eBay store, so found this panda on there. I was able to get rid of this box. It's a cool box though. As the China Gold Corporation. But happy to get rid of that box. But this is a cool panda. Got them eating the bamboo. Proof like coin. 1 ounce. The reverse, I really like this. The way the temple is really like silvery and shiny. On camera it doesn't do it justice. The 3 rings really light up differently than all my other pandas. So stick him down there. And it was a weird time. Like I said, I paid 51 for these 2 slabs. These are my first ever slabs. Let's see. This one's a 2021 MS70. The old school eagle. He has the type 2, and I want to get that in a 70 also, but they're a little more expensive, so I have to work on that. Also picked up this. This is just a 69 2012 panda. Got the 2 pandas. 1 ounce. And like I was saying, this one right here, I really like how this pops. It has a different vibe than this other one. So I was able to get those both for 51 and the Panda for 51. So I thought that was a good deal. I thought, you know, even if we do have a correction and a dip, that you know, these would still hold their value. And then I went and picked up these two, and it's crazy, these boxes. This box is so cool, and this is like so well made, but I ended up picking up some proofs. I got this for 54. No, I'm sorry, 56. Got that for 56. This is a 2021. Type 2 proof. I thought that was really beautiful. I got that for 58. And at the time, silver was going up, and if you wanted to get an eagle, just a regular random year eagle on SD bullion or anything, you were paying $60. So the opportunity to get this is a 2021 as well, and it's the type 2. I eventually want to get a type 1 proof. And I never had any proofs before, proof eagles, so I was really happy to add those to my stack, and I thought they were at a good price. And let's see, take this out of here. Take this out of here. So before you, I had 10 ounces of silver. I added it all up, and came up to $517. And today, if I was to go online and purchase the 10-ounce silver bar, generic 10-ounce silver bar, it would be around $220. So I'm real happy, like with my purchases. This all averages out to about $52 an ounce, and so I'm in that. The past year, I've been in a good position where my silver stack has, you know, been profitable in the black. So now I'm behind once again, and I'm starting over, and I'm happy to start over, and I'm just taking my experience and my coin shop connections and relationships and trying to see, you know, hey, if I had to start over in 2026, the end of 2025, how would I do it? And so this is just a fun little project for me, and it's like planting a whole new seed. My first stack is just my first seed, and this is my second silver seed, so we'll see what this turns into. I want to also share, this is my latest pickup this week. I just recently got this. It's the year of the rooster. This is a 1/2 ounce. And have a little story behind this. First, I just go over, I really love the detail, the hen, the feathers, the rooster, how the family's sitting there eating, and the rooster standing tall and looking out, protecting the family. So I really love this whole scene, the Chinese writing, the little vegetation stuff there, the family type portrait. So I really get a lot of enjoyment out of looking at this. But a little story behind this. At work, what I do is collect change off the floor. And so like this, I just cashed it in, and this is what I'm starting with now. But I just take the change. I got what, zinc, copper, zinc, copper, nickel, and I've been reading The Alchemist, and I decided to practice some alchemy, turning all this stuff into silver. So I pick up the change at work off the floor. Sometimes a little embarrassing picking up pennies off the floor and stuff. But to get something like this beautiful, I like it. I paid a little bit of a premium on this. I paid $30, so that'd be $60 an ounce. But it was worth it. I consider it like free money. I have to like bend over and pick it up, but extract some energy. But I used to walk by, back in the old days, I would just walk by all that stuff. I wouldn't even bend over for anything less than a quarter. And, you know, someone just, also I picked up, I got some constitutional here. I got a 14, no, I got 15. I just found a dime in a coinstore. So I have some constitutional silver, about an ounce in constitutional. When I buy stuff, when I get change, I always take my change in like fractional silver. Also picked up some of these. I got a half ounce of these little 1/10 ounce coins. Also, I got 6 altogether. This is a different design, like a double eagle. Thought that was cool. And they're from the Golden State Mint. Got the purity and everything on them. Cool coins. And so that's what I've been up to. Kind of like what I'm thinking along the lines. Just gonna continue to get a cash position, have it as an emergency fund. Maybe if I see an opportunity or something, you know, I have some dry powder on the side. Kind of slow down on my silver stacking, but you know, I got the bug, so I gotta keep stacking. Even if it was unprofitable, it'd still be a hobby, so going on in the future. And the only thing I don't have on this is kind of cool, because I have my proofs I could set up, the 3 different faces. I got a coin from Canada, Mexico, from our neighbors. I got my eagle. So I got a nice little variety to play with, but I don't have anything to hold and touch. Everything's like premium. So I got this little Altoid can, and I threw some of my fractional in there. This is one of my favorite coins. This is my favorite Libertad design. This is a 1/10 ounce proof, and I really love the back. So what I ended up doing is I got some fractional silver that I can end up playing with. I end up throwing these in there. So I just need something I can hold and touch and feel. So I'll be working on that next. Well, everyone, thank you for tagging along, and everyone have a great Thanksgiving if I don't see you sooner. Be blessed.